Hi, how's everybody doing? It's Wednesday afternoon, just past 2 weeks before the election, before November 6th midterm elections. I hope everybody out there is going to vote in the elections. I wanted to do this yesterday, but I couldn't find my tripod. Shout out to John Brideville, Blue Dot in Texas, who's inspired me. And I'll be sending something out to you, John, as soon as I can. Uh, but yes, you got to vote. Big shout out to the Young Turks and Sank in particular, wearing his face on my shirt here. But yes, we all need to vote. Do not be complacent. Complacency is surrender, absolutely. And I do think we're going to see a big blue tsunami, beautiful blue tsunami, but we can't just assume that everyone else is going to do it. We got to take care of it. We got to make our voice heard. That's the most powerful way you can show what you want done in this country, making your voice heard by voting. Beat them at the ballot box. Grab them by the ballots, so to speak. We got a lot of big elections. We could definitely take back the House, and I think it's possible to take back the Senate. I can't understand why almost anyone would vote for Ted Cruz. He's done nothing for Texas. And Beto is clearly the best choice. And Stacey Abrams in Georgia. So many candidates. I'm going to go through more of them as we get closer to the election. I should have written them down, but son's coming home from school soon. So we've got a lot of big elections, California, Michigan, and the wind just blew my door closed, screwing up the lighting. So I shall soldier on. I should have put a brick in front of that door. But that's the message today. Make sure you get out and vote. Encourage everybody you know to get out and vote. Yeah, there are some Democratic candidates that frankly we hope will be gone in 2020 or beyond that unfortunately won their primaries. We got some corporate Democrats that are a problem, but there's way more bad Republicans, which is pretty much almost all of them. So even if you're not thrilled with the Democratic candidate in your area, the worst Democratic candidate is still better than the best Republican candidate, in my opinion. We need to take back the House and the Senate. This is like triage and first aid. We got to stop the bleeding and make sure that our country is still breathing and its heart is still beating. We take care of that in the midterms by getting as many Democrats in D.C. as possible. Then we can work on making the other changes we need, affecting the votes, getting them on committees, and that'll happen. Of course, how could I forget Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, of course, here in New York. But again, we can't be complacent. We all got to get out and vote. We got to encourage as many of our friends and relatives as possible to vote. Get it done. Keep talking about it. Also, on a personal note, don't bother engaging with these trolls on Twitter or Facebook. Most of them can't change their minds. It's like a wise man once said a long time ago, there's no point in trying to teach a pig to sing. It only frustrates you and annoys the pig. So don't bother. And no, I didn't say that Trumpers are pigs. That would be an insult to pigs, okay? But just make sure you vote blue, and keep talking it up. Concentrate on the issues. Don't bother engaging with people whose minds are made up, who have drunk the Kool-Aid, who have not become woke of what a vile, disgusting person Donald Trump is and just can't get past it. And the fact is most of the Republican candidates are following in lockstep behind him now. Guys who are running against him for the presidential nomination are all of a sudden kissing his butt. For example, the blobfish, Ted Cruz. So they have no moral compass. They're trying voter suppression and committing voter suppression. You've got the governor of Florida and the governor of Georgia. Governor of Georgia is monkeying, excuse me, bad choice of words. The governor of Georgia is purposely purging voter rolls or suspending rolls of people that are most likely going to vote for the Democrats, more than 70% African American. So we know what's going on. We need to get out in force en masse, as many votes as possible. We cannot be complacent. We have to assume that they're going to do it. The Republican Party is the gang of predators, the gang of Putins, is going to do everything they can to affect this election, to cheat, to try and win all of their elections by hook or by crook, and mostly by crook. So get out, vote, get all your friends and relatives to vote. This is the most important thing over the next 2 weeks. Talking up the issues. Medicare for all, health care, most important. Climate change. Almost everybody on the other side are climate deniers. Ridiculous. But yet Donald Trump had no problem asking the Scots to build up a seawall to protect his golf course from the rising seas. Of course, nothing to do with climate change at all. So most of them are working for big oil. I could go on, but John Bredevoe and some of the others who've been doing this longer could probably say a lot better than me. And right now I'm just kind of winging it. I didn't write anything down. And I got to be at work at 4 o'clock. So again, this is Organic Dad Mike, organic_dad on Twitter. Mike Feuerstein, aka the Blue Tsunami. Mike Feuerstein on Facebook. And hopefully like and share this video, retweet it, share it, and let's all do our part. A blue tsunami's coming. Let's all be part of it. The blue tsunami is powered by votes. That's the superpower of blue tsunami, is votes. So get out and vote. I don't have anyone helping me, so I gotta walk over and shut off this camera. So you'll get a nice good look at this t-shirt on my way in, and get out and vote, people.